everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's face it, today's topic is a little crazy, but whether you have a whole litter of puppies or just got a new puppy home, the first thing that comes to mind is keeping the space clean and potty training. So here's some things that we've come up with to help. Today we are going to talk about containers for your litter area or your potty space for your puppy or for your litter of puppies. I've been wanting to discuss this for a while after I found the tray in the back there. Actually, that was recommended to me by our friends at Central Wisconsin Bernedoodles. Jenny told me about that. And then I found this one at Costco yesterday and really feel like I hit the jackpot. I only bought 4 of them, and I seriously want to go back and buy 10 more just so I always have one. So hit that subscribe button and let me show you what we got. First thing that I'm going to show you that did not work for us, that we hated, is a turf. So we heard people saying on our whelping and breeding Facebook pages that this stuff was great, and for us, we don't like it. It is hard to clean everything out of, and also it gets really stinky fast. We've tried everything from poking holes in it for more drainage, and then putting this over alfalfa or wood pellets, and every time we've used it, it sucks. And then the other thing is that you can see as it over time it frays, and as soon as I use this for the puppies, they start chewing on it. So right now we're using this just over on our rug in the area, and Macy sleeps on it every day. She likes the extra softness, so this is actually just Macy's right now. Plus it was way too expensive to just throw away. This is just the standard boot tray that you get at Walmart. These are like $5, and this is a really good beginning step when the puppies are really little, or if you have a mini breed or a smaller puppy, because it's not very high. But as soon as they get a little older, you need something with more height on the side. So this would be something that we start them out with as soon as we move them out here from the whelping box out into the big puppy pen. And as all I do is take the puppy pads and lay over the top, fold over the top of this and put it right next to their nest, just to kind of get them used to the change in texture on their feet and to have it close so they basically accidentally use it. So this is the first kind of step 1 to potty litter box training or potty area training. These are the 2 best trays that we have found. This tray, the white tray, is actually a wash machine drain tray. I got it on Amazon and it was around $40, but the thing with it is that it's pretty flimsy. So this is probably not going to last forever. It is nice and a good size, and the height is almost perfect. This tray is perfect. This is the one that I told you that I said Jenny from Central Wisconsin Bernedoodles told me about, and I love it. It costs almost $100 by the time you pay for shipping to get it to you, but it really, you need one if it's the size of your big pen. It's the perfect size for puppies. It's sturdy as heck, and I think it's going to last us forever. So it was a really good find. We have tried everything with media for the puppy areas, from oh look, that fly strip is right on my head like that. I'm going to move. There, that's better. We've tried all kinds of media for our puppy areas. We've tried wood pellets, which I didn't like using because I wasn't sure if they were toxic to the puppies or not. And then we started using alfalfa pellets, which are great because you don't have to worry about them being toxic to the puppies, and they get used to the smell of nature and grass and that kind of thing. But as soon as the pellet gets wet, they break up and you end up with that chafe all over the place. It would take us probably 2 months to get this floor good and clean because that chafe just sticks to everything. So that's kind of what we stayed with. We're like, well, this is gonna work for us. This is the best thing we can find. So this is what, I gotta go find that puppy, and then we'll talk about how to line your trays. Okay, so once you have your tray and you're deciding whether or not you're just gonna use puppy pads or alfalfa pellets or wooden pellets, we have decided that we are just using the puppy pads. I know that that's more waste, but for us this time, it worked absolutely. For us this time, it worked absolutely great. We just put the puppy pad in the tray with no media or pellets at all. And our puppies never made a mistake. They always used the potty area kennel, and we loved it. So this is a 30-inch xylophone pen, and we just simply took these brackets off in between each one of the panels. We just took one of those panels off and it fit perfectly over the top. I know a lot of people are buying restaurant shelving and stuff, but we already have these and it worked great. So this is what we used, and it was cheap and we loved it. So let me show you. Okay, so I lined this tray with a couple of puppy pads, and actually if you put the alfalfa pellets underneath and then the pad over the top and then the grate that I'm going to show you next is ideal. However, I don't have anybody helping me, and so having the pellets in the bottom was hard to clean out every day to lift up the tray and carry it out. So I just used the puppy pads and it worked great. But the first thing that's going to happen is the puppies are going to start trying to pull and play with these pads. So here's what we did. So I obviously laid the whole thing in there where you would just use one panel, but the perfect thing is that it lays flat right down to the pad, and you don't have to worry about anybody's little toes or anything getting stuck anywhere because the one single panel of that lays flat down on the puppy pad. It's nice and heavy, so it holds that pad down so they can't play or chew on it. The other cheap way to make a grate to cover your potty area is with these wire shelves. And if you know somebody whose kid is in college, or if you look on the Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill, secondhand stores, ask your friends and family. Almost everybody knows someone who has a disassembled cube fixture like this that they are never ever going to use again. So get a hold of one of these and it works fantastic. Let me show you. There you go. So I just laid down 6 of the panels on the top of the potty pad right there, and I'm going to zip tie them together. So, and then if you want to, you can either overlap them slightly, or you can just take a wire cutter and snip off the row that makes it be a little bit too big. Otherwise, either way works. This does leave a little bit of a rough end, so when you zip tie them together, make this, have the finished one go over the top of it a little bit, because this does have a little bit of a sharp end on it. But either way, they work great. And then you just put this all together, and again, they can just and having them zip tied together, make sure that they don't slip around at all. And this is that boot tray that I got at Costco yesterday, and you can see it fits in there perfectly. This boot tray is amazing. Usually you cannot find them that are that high, and it is so durable. So they were 10 bucks. Seriously, I might have to go back and get some more. It was the best find ever. So there are some options for puppy trays for your litter of puppies as it grows. Start with the really shallow one and work your way up to one of these other ones. And if you have to have your puppy in a day pen during the day while you leave for work or go grocery shopping, it works great as well. Here he is. I just put the few grates in the corner there for him. He's got his kennel, toys, his bowl of water, and he's ready to go. So here you go. Come on, bud. Thanks for the show. Thanks for the show. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Well, that is probably more than you ever thought you'd want to talk about or think about puppy potty areas. But when you are about to have a litter of puppies or you're bringing a puppy home, let's face it, that's one of the #1 things that you worry about is potty training a new puppy. And if you're having a litter of puppies, having a good, clean way to monitor 8 to 12 puppies going to the bathroom all day long is really important to make sure that their space stays clean and sanitary. And also it really helps with their potty training and behavior as they get older. So it's really important to set this up. If you have any questions, please comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll put links in the comment area for the washer tub tray and also for the gray tray that we just got. And good luck. Hopefully it's still at Costco. If it's not, we missed out. So it's a great piece. And please subscribe. We have so many views, but not enough subscribers. So if you can please hit that subscribe button, we would really appreciate it. The way YouTube's works your channel is based on your views and subscribers. So we'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button.